What's going on, guys? Amazing Productions here, and today I'm gonna bring you guys my review of this Lego Star Wars line Rogue One 75153, and the name is ATST Walker, which is referring to Alterous Scout Transporter, I guess. And it got 449 pieces and is available from age 8 to 14. This set is really cool. I'm really happy to get my hands on them, and I only did one modification, which is you probably tell from the box. You can see the box. They got the black hole sticking out. I think it's pretty ugly, so I use a 1x2 gray towel to cover it up. And yeah, so let's put the minifigures aside and just take a look at this walker and took the box out. We will get a look at that later. You can see the walker is really cool. Try to get it focusing. The walker is really cool. I really like it. So yeah, and the only thing I don't really like is it. Yeah, it is posability is only. It's always looking towards the ground, or you can just move. And yeah, only one articulation, which is pretty bad for Lego's two-leg walker for now. They are trying to figure things out, I guess. I assume. So yeah, look underneath, you can see his toe got some details, which is there's two stickers right here. Yeah, I really like the design of the leg. You can see the hydraulic stuff like that. I think it looks really awesome. Really like it. Their design of the leg, I think it looks great. And yeah, the articulation is over here. You can see you can kind of doing the skate motion or something. Yeah, it can all the way to here, but it's kind of useless. So yeah, and here's the Technic pin. You can see, not Technic pin, just Technic pieces. Just the limitation of the articulation. So yeah, and yeah, on the back of it, kind of butt section, there's two more stickers and the knob, which is you can turn. If I can get a little bit far, you can see the head can turn 360. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird because it's high enough. And on the back here, you can see there's a knob, and if you push it, the spring-loaded shooter will comes off. And two of them. And yeah, they're not really hidden for some reason. They're just kind of obvious. Don't really like those stuff. Just kind of sticking out from the side, and it's pretty hard to reload them back. And yeah, and that's pretty much about this articulation. Here's two blaster cannons sticking on his chin section. And another two, a grenade launcher. You can turn it to a different angle, and another blaster stuff, I think. So yeah, and on the top of his head, you can see there's a little door thingy, and yeah, really like how Lego did it. They capture pretty well, and there's two more stickers here, and yeah, you can open this little door up to let the driver stick it out or something, probably like this. Yeah, probably not like this. And yeah, you can see the kind of just cover up. Yeah, you can cover up, closing his eyes, I assume. And yeah, this is better. And open up, there's the cockpit. The cockpit is pretty empty. If I yeah, it's pretty empty. It only can fit one minifigure, and there's another sticker right here. I think this sticker looks great, and two thermal detonator printed tile 1x1 stuff. Stud. Yeah, and yeah, let's put the pilots in it. So you can see the pilots inside the walker, and you can kind of see it like the box did, but needs a little bit of light. And maybe a little bit angle because my stand is taller. So you can see, yeah, you can see him pretty clearly. But the door closed, it's just gonna look pretty dark. You can't really see it. So yeah, so that's the walker. So now let's jump right into the minifigures first. Wait, not the minifigures first. Sorry, I forgot. I want to do this comparison for a pretty long time. The AT-AT. Yeah, I think the size is pretty accurate to the Battlefront game. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. So yeah, and the AT-AT is not included in this set. It is my own collection, and I even did some modification on it. So yeah, I think the size comparison is really nice. I haven't seen any people done this size comparison before. They always did the ATST evolution stuff. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool to show you he and his kind of mother like walker together. I think it looks really awesome. You just, yeah, the AT-AT is too big. So you can see his head is kind of sticking out. So I think it's a really cool comparison. You can see their height, and yeah, they only got one joint, but AT-AT got two joints, you can see. Yeah, I didn't do a review on the AT-AT. The reason why is I only bought the AT-AT, not the whole set, so there's no minifigures included, but I think it's good enough. So yeah, and we are really going to jump right into the minifigures. Just a quick little comparison, I think it is interesting. So yeah, let's go. So here's the first minifigure, Melba's. Melba's or something. I kind of forget his name, but whatever. He's a Chinese actor, which is yeah, he's playing this character, and I think the minifigure looks really awesome. I love the face printing. The face printing looks really like the actor from Chinese. So yeah, and his weapon is, his blaster is kind of unique because it's nothing like we have seen before. It's kind of a heavy blaster or something. Wait, why is it focused on the back there? Oh my gosh, no. Oh yeah, and you can see it's really huge, and there's a kind of the skate shoes or the skate shoe or something. Yeah, it's on to make more detail, and I think it turns out really awesome. And here's a little chain to represent his ammo or something. And I don't know, I don't really know. Here's his backpack. It's pretty simple build, but I think it's pretty effective. I think it turns out pretty cool, but probably not the best. But it's just a brick build. What do you expect? And I think it looks really cool. It looks really heavy. So yeah, and I love the face print. The face print looks really like that Chinese character. And although I said it the second time, and gave him a longer hairpiece like that, and he got double-sided face, and I think it looks really great. Love this minifigure, and the torso printing is also great. So let me take off his backpack piece on the back there. So yeah, put his head back, and I think the printing on his torso did great job. You can see a little bit continuation from the torso to the hips piece, and yeah, and you can see one of his hand is dark brownish red, and I really like the more continuation to his back. You can see he got his chest piece, a huge chest piece, continue from the front, and the leg printing is really cool. So overall, I really like this minifigure. It got his unique style, and I really love the printing. So that's pretty much about Melba's, and move on to the next minifigure. Here's the next minifigure, a random rebel trooper, and I think although he's pretty random and pretty replaceable, but I love the printing on him. It's real detail, and his blaster is nothing. His accessory is nothing really special, just a blaster rifle with a technic pin. So we will take it off. It's not that important, and the face is pretty simple. You can get it from pretty recent battle packs, so I think there's nothing really to mention. But the helmet is great. I love the gunmetal printing, and the combination of gunmetal printing and the kind of sand greens or wood green, not green, sorry, wood brown color. Sorry about that. And I think it looks really awesome. I think it's dual molded, and yeah, I haven't got any headpiece from the Rogue One sets before, so I think it's really great to get one on my hands. Really like the printing and the dual molded, and the torso printing is really great too. You can see there's some details on it. some little bit reflecting silver you can see around, and nothing really that much. And the back, on the back, and I really like his leg printing. The leg printing is pretty simple but effective. You can see a little bit, it's not that obvious, but you can see it from the kind of closer look, and I think it's really detailed. I love it. Hope LEGO will do more on these Rebel Troopers. So on to the last minifigure. Here's the last minifigure, which is the DST Driver, or you can say pilot. And I think he looks really great. You can see, and it is my first time to get this printed 1x1 stud thermal detonator. So yeah, it got 2 for it. I think it's really cool, and yeah, I love the printing. It's pretty detailed. So let's put it on the side here and give it a little blaster. Yeah, just a little blaster, nothing, blaster pistol, nothing too much. And the printing is pretty simple, nothing that much, but I think it's pretty effective, and it's detailed enough. And yeah, just as a ATST pilot, I think it looks great. And yeah, and the head is nothing really special, but I think it's pretty nice to get. And he got a double-sided face and a little bit smirk on it. Yeah, pretty like, it's kind of cute. Yeah. And the helmet, we have got it before, but this is my first time getting my hands on them. And yeah, and this time they got their goggle up on the helmet, so it's pretty unique, I guess. So the printing is onto his helmet. And yeah, so that's pretty much about this minifigure, and we are gonna look at the box, instruction book, and wrap up this review. Let's go. Here's the box. It's pretty simple. You can see the ATSD, Bales, Melbas, and a Rebel Trooper here, and you can see the pilot inside. Yeah, pretty like this art design with the Death Trooper. It looks really badass. So yeah, some basic information on the front, and Spanish and Disney logo, and a 1x1 minifigure comparison size or something. And on the back of the box, you can see the play feature and functions on the walker. And yeah, I even got the interior. It's pretty cool. So yeah. So, and here's the instruction book. It's pretty, yeah, nothing really to say. So yeah, now let's wrap up this review. The set is pretty cool. Oh, it's kind of too close. The set is pretty cool. I think it's really good to get your hands on the walker and the base Melba's minifigure. And although the Rebel Trooper is not really unique, but I think it's still really nice to get in. So yeah, and the walker is pretty good. I think it's probably the second best ATST walker. The best, in my opinion, is the Endor Tech set, which is come out in 2008 or around 2008, I guess, because I think the size is a little bit better compared with the AT walker. I think it looks kind of better because it's kind of smaller, but I think it's really cool to get its newer version and better looking version from the movie in a standalone set. I think it's pretty cool, and the minifigures collection is pretty nice too. So it's a pretty nice set to get in my opinion. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good. And oh wait, may the force be with you. Yeah. Goodbye.